Wagwan people. I'm always stressing to you like how the basics can take you a long way, whether that's to develop a great physique, great level of strength. But I don't think I've actually gone out my way to teach you said basics. You might see me doing a lot of crazy stuff on my Instagram, but really and truly the basics is all you need. And I'm gonna take this time to actually teach you said basics. In this video more specifically, I'm gonna teach you like how to do a pull-up. So if you want to follow me to the legendary apparatus right here, obviously we don't even have a pull-up bar, we don't even need a pull-up bar, we don't need nothing fancy. This is what we're working with. But yeah, using this, I'm gonna teach you a couple exercises I like to use. So throughout the video, you're gonna hear me use certain terminologies, right? Because I feel like a lot of people perform a lot of exercises without knowing exactly what to engage, what muscles to engage that is, and why they're doing certain things, and I'm here to just break that down for you, right? So throughout most calisthenic movements or bodyweight movements, you're always gonna hear people mention words like protraction, which is this movement here. Everything comes from the scapula, right? Protraction of the scapula, retraction of the scapula, depression, and elevation, which is this movement here. With most pull exercises, you're gonna find yourself retracting and depressing your scapula, right? I'll show you exactly what that looks like while performing the pull-up, right? As I mentioned before, this movement right here is retraction, depression. There you have a pull-up. Most people treat a pull-up as if it's like an arm workout, they're just using their bicep. Whereas, believe it or not, when you do a pull-up, you're utilizing a lot of back muscles, rhomboids, trapezium, your posterior delt. I could name very many, but your biceps just one of the arm muscles being engaged. So that goes to show it's a back exercise, right? And not a lot of people are treating the pull-up like it's a back exercise, and I'm here to make sure you do that. So what exercises can you perform which utilize these movements I just mentioned? I'm gonna give you three. The first one, believe it or not, is just something as basic as a dead bar hang. All I want you to do is just hang off what apparatus, whichever bar, whichever rings you have available, just hang like this, because like I mentioned before, you're utilizing a lot of muscles, and grip strength plays a big factor in how many pull-ups you can perform, because the longer you can hang off something, the more pull-ups you're going to be able to perform, right? So just daily, even just hang on something for as long as you can, and as you get stronger, the time you hang on it is going to increase, right? So that's exercise number one. But for this exercise, utilizing the movements we just mentioned, we're going to perform scapular pull-ups, right? Which is essentially the first portion of the movement minus the pulling motion, right? Before we strengthen our pull-up, we need to strengthen the muscles required for the pull-up. That's exactly what this exercise does. So as I showed you before, we're going to retract and depress. We're going to try hold this for as long as we can, and we're going to repeat for reps. Making sure we fully lock out at the bottom, right? As you get stronger, the time under tension while performing this will increase, and you can use that as a reference to know you're getting stronger, right? The longer you can hold it, the longer you can stay in that position before performing your next rep, that's a good indicator you're getting stronger. So once you got comfortable performing scapular pull-ups for reps, you want to move on to what's known as pull-up negatives, which is the movement performed backwards. And let me show you what I mean by that. So as you saw there, I started at the top range, the top portion of the movement, and slowly lowered myself slowly, as I just mentioned. But guys, remember when performing these movements to be mindful of the retraction and depression of the scapula I was talking about. Notice when I was lowering myself down, when I was performing the scapular pull-ups, my back was actively engaged every time. I never turned it into an arm workout once. It was never a grip strength workout, it was never a forearm workout. Guys, remember, it's a pull-in workout, right? That involves our back. So make sure you're mindful of that when performing these exercises. But yeah, those are just a couple exercises I recommend you utilize to increase those pull-up numbers. If you can't do a pull-up already, and if you can, you're definitely going to strengthen them pull-ups even more. Let me know if you like this sort of video. Let me know if you want some more tutorials like this. But yeah, be sure to stay in tune for my next video. Yeah man, appreciate you watching. Take care, you lot.